Hello, everybody, and welcome to Late Night Football. Welcome to another transfer reaction show. We're back with transfer reactions now to the match reaction earlier today, but it's big news as news that we kind of knew, but it's officially confirmed. Christian Eriksen has joined Manchester United, and that's the second signing of the summer after Malacia. It's a good, I mean, when you think about it, whatever you think about Manchester United, whether you like them, whether you hate them, the reality is you can't really hate Christian Eriksen. I think this is a fantastic, inspiring story about, the guy. He had that scary incident, scary situation at the Euros last year, and nobody knew whether he was going to be able to play again. Nobody knew, what his future was going to be like. And yet here he is a year later. He's worked hard, had a good half season at Brentford, did really well, and is now got his move to Manchester United. So definitely inspiring. So he's going to play at the top level again, or as close to the top level as Manchester United are, to be honest. But he'll be doing that, and getting some European football as well. So fantastic achievement, really, and a fantastic story for Christian Eriksen, no doubt about that. From Manchester United point of view, it is a no-brainer of a deal when you really dissect it. I mean, it is a free transfer. It is someone who's a proven Premier League player, someone who won't be expecting to start every game, as well as somebody who's schooled in the Ajax system. So ticks all the boxes for Erik ten Hag. Has also, by the way, Erik ten Hag also had him train. Many people will know this is that he had him train at Ajax. He was training at Ajax to get fit while he was like waiting to join a club in January. So last season, I think in November, December, he was actually training with Ajax, and Erik ten Hag had offered that to him. So again, someone who knows Erik ten Hag through that as well. So a lot of boxes ticked for this deal, and so it makes it a no-brainer to sign him. And it's definitely a good deal to do in the circumstances. He's still a quality player. He's still very good, and he can play a few different positions. Although that will probably depend on his health, but he can play a few different positions. So again, that helps with that as well. And I do think that there would have been conversations to him that he's not going to be a starter week in, week out, but he's going to get enough games. Almost feels like a Mata replacement in some ways, doesn't he? It feels like a Mata replacement that they're getting in that, Mata could play a few different positions, but never really made any one position his own at Manchester United. I think Christian Eriksen is a bit older than Mata was when he signed, of course, but it probably will be the same way. He'll be a bit part player playing in different positions and trying to cement his place. That's how I see it. Now, the key issue, of course, for Manchester United is where does he play and how much often does he play? Because I think that will also be a big factor in determining how many opportunities he gets. Because if we look at his best position is as a number 10. And this season, so far in 2 games, we've seen Bruno play there, we've seen Donny play there. He's not gonna oust Bruno from that position. He's not. Nobody's going to do that. So he's not going to do that. So unless Bruno has a really bad bat down, but looks of it doesn't look. It looks like Bruno is going to be getting the starting position, and then you've got Donny as his backup. And so, what does that mean for Donny van de Beek then? Because where does he play? Because then you're looking at the third choice player. You don't want to be a third choice player right now with Manchester United in any position. You really do. A third choice player doesn't play a lot, and a player like Christian Eriksen isn't going to be coming to be a third choice number 10. So then that means either Donny gets shifted further behind, so he plays in that 2, or Eriksen is probably going to be seen as playing somewhere else. Maybe Eriksen is going to be one of those 2. I mean, it's hard to see him playing there unless they have a proper defensive-minded midfielder. Him and Lisandro Martinez could work in that 2. Those 2 could work. But if the plan is to sign, Frenkie de Jong, then I don't think him and Frenkie will not work. If Frenkie is coming to Manchester United, that will not work. I do think Lisandro Martinez will play a lot of games as centre back now because Varane's got injured again. I think there's some serious issue, and we'll talk about that in a future episode. But I do think that that there's some trouble there in that brewing in that particular player. So I don't think Lisandro is going to be able to play. Not that he's going to be able to, but I don't think he's going to need to play too many games in midfield. I think he and Maguire probably form that partnership. So if that's the case, and you're looking at Eriksen and Frenkie, I don't think that will work. Eriksen and Fred, maybe. Eriksen McTominay will not work. So it's going to be very horses for courses if he's going to play in that midfield 2 role. I think he's going to need a lot of support. He's going to need a proper midfielder next to him. So that doesn't sound likely. He could play right wing. He could play left wing at a pinch. But he's played as right midfielder. I think he's played as right midfielder, left midfielder before. So he can't play on one of the wings. The issue though is that his health is a concern. Can he really play as a winger? Right now in the condition, with everything that's going on with him, do you really want him to be playing on the wings? Can he do it? Those are quite concerns for me. I don't think he's got the pace anyway to play as a winger in this sort of system. So I don't see that, but he could play there. And of course, they do need reinforcements, but they don't need left wing reinforcements. To be honest, there's so many left wingers. They left-footed right wingers. Yeah, I don't think he's left-footed. So I don't know. I don't see him playing there. So that would be interesting to see from Ten Hag. He's not going to go on tour, so we won't know exactly where he's going to play for a while. Certainly I think probably when we come back from the tour, that's when they probably know where he fits in. We'll probably get an idea of where he would fit in. If I was Donny van de Beek, I would be worried because I'm playing in the number 10 in a position that they're now signed a player in, and I haven't had two games. I haven't had two good performances. Like there have been two poor performances. So the question for me is, of course, what is my future? Where am I going to play? And I've seen Charlie Savage and Zidane Iqbal both do much better in that central midfield role than I did in number 10. So I'm going to be worried about that if I was Donny van de Beek. And that will be the key concern for him, because as bad as McFred have been, they'll be there. They're not going anywhere. They're going to stay. Donny van de Beek is going to have a problem. So it will be interesting to see where he fits into the scheme of things. I still think that he's probably going to be one of the two, maybe not the starting two, but I think his role probably will be in that midfield too. How you fit in there is of course another question altogether. But let me know in the comments, what do you think about Christian Eriksen signing Manchester United? And smash a like for Christian Eriksen, by the way. Fantastic story, as I said, inspiring story, and hope to see him do well at Manchester United, just from a human point of view. Even if I was not a United fan, I would want him to do well. Just have a great season, great career, enjoy the 2-3 years that he's going to be at Manchester United. Just enjoy it. That's what I want. But smash a like for him, of course. And do remember to subscribe to our channel, follow us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube. Like I said, lots of videos. It's going to be one or two more today as well, because there's lots of news breaking around us. It is the Friday before the weekend, and so a lot of deals are breaking. There's a lot of deadlines and things as well to look to. So do subscribe so you can get notified. And of course, we do appreciate your support as well for the channel. So please do that for that reason as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.